Maserati needs help and it's only getting worse as only 45 cars were produced in 6 months. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where, smoke and mirrors aside from the Goodwood Festival of Speed, where Maserati showcased a stellar lineup of very powerful sports cars. But the real issue is the lack of lineup and the lack of sales for the brand, because Maserati is experiencing the most difficult period in its history, with a drastic decline in sales that began back in 2024 and appears to be continuing now in 2025. In fact, it's actually increasing. This is demonstrated by the fact that the Trident car manufacturer production has dropped dramatically. In fact, in the first 6 months of 2025, as reported by the FIM-CISL, or Italian Federation of Labor and Workers Unions, just 45 cars were produced. This represents a 71.9% decrease compared to the same period next year, when production had already fallen significantly compared to that previous year. Now, the Maserati crisis is costing the Stellantis group dearly, because in 2024, the Trident carmaker posted record losses of 701 million euros. Stellantis was forced to inject 350 million euros to save the brand. This at least is what emerges from the company's financial statements. Now, what is worrying are the losses, because they have increased dramatically from one year to the next. While the deficit in 2023 was just 96 million euros, in 2024 we're at 701 million euros as a loss. Now, the Trident carmaker will have to reverse the trend, with Stellantis refusing to sell the brand and attempting everything to relaunch it. Now, Maserati is likely the biggest problem facing the newly appointed CEO of Stellantis, Antonio Filosa, because in 2024, Maserati posted particularly negative financial results, with sales dropping sharply compared to the previous year because deliveries stalled at 10,030 units, a 58.8% drop, and revenue falling 60.6% to 803.3 million, while production fell 59.6%. Now, despite a 38.6% cost reduction, the operating margin worsened, resulting in an operating loss of 483.5 million and a pre-tax loss of 501.9 million euros. Now, among the measures adopted to contain the crisis, Maserati has half its investments in research and development, dropping from 199 million euros to 106 million euros, and reduced personnel costs by 25% to 75 million euros. However, these cuts were not enough to offset the decline in revenue, leaving the brand in serious difficulty. Now, in 2024, Maserati faced further difficulties with write-downs of 5.7 million euros due to the cancellation of products such as the MC20 BEV and the new Quattroporte. Despite this, Stellantis still decided to support the brand with a 350 million euro capital injection, bringing the reserve to 550 million. Now, even though the net equity fell dramatically to 173 million euros, the crisis continued here in 2025, with only 140 units being produced in the Maserati plant in the first half of the year, while just 45 were produced in Modena. Meanwhile, the new US tariffs here on European cars further jeopardized sales. Now, with Maserati refusing to sell the brand and pushing forward into electrification with their Grecale Folgori and their Gran Turismo and Gran Capito Folgori, but lacking replacements for the Ghibli, Quattroporte, or Levante, things have to turn around very fast, because unfortunately the Grecale can't hold the lineup. We know that the Maserati MC20 and MC Pura are vital points of Maserati, especially the GT2 Stradales, and things like the Gran Cabrio and Gran Turismo are really staples for the brand as well. Maserati needs more daily drivers, a sedan in the lineup for one, and a bigger SUV that will replace the Levante. Whether they combine the Ghibli and Quattroporte to make one super sedan and bring out a new Levante is yet to be heard of. But if we move forward with Maserati today, what would you guys do to save the brand? Drop those comments down below. What does Maserati need to do next? Hopefully we will have a product plan from Santo Felice, who is Maserati and Alfa Romeo CEO, and see what the new brilliant minds at Stellantis have worked out. But with that said, drop those comments down below. What do you guys think Maserati needs to do next? Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the links in the description if you guys want to help further support the channel, and subscribe to the channel. But click that notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.